And oh, we're live. Yay. It's live. This will do it itself on a chess. Please. Please. So it says it is. Oh, it already has. Nice. God, I forgot to do that. Oh, I'm so bad. Alright. It's working. I need my good old this. And let's see. Who do we have ahead? We have Conrad Waldeck. So, welcome to the first round of the Season 4 World Tour in the PLR community. It's the first round, the start of the new season, or the start of the beginnings, as you also could say. We have a lot of new drivers, a lot of existing drivers. So yeah, and this is going to be the first quali lap of the race. I hope everything's going well. Chat might the stream might be slightly delayed, but we'll have to live with it. So Casper will be, or Conrad will be the first to set a lap. After him is Mr. God knows who. God is Enrico. Of course, I have fire, and then Ricardo Colombo, and then we have Philip. Oh God. And then we have Philip, because I'm not gonna say last name. I've given up. Then we have none of those drivers. We have a lot of drivers actually out. How many do we have out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 drivers out. And I haven't gotten the overall yet. There we go, we finally got the lap times up. It's been a while since I've streamed as a commentator, so give me a little break, okay? We've got all running. Hey, Aces is in chat. I would like to do this so I know when. I would love to have a third monitor so I could have the stream on the left, the game in the middle, and then the actual race control on the right, but sadly I don't. I only have 2. Yeah, SSC Racing, that's good luck to everybody. Oh, that I'll have to tell Alex that. It's Drassen. Ah, okay. So Drassen, what you saw Jan do there? Don't do that, please. Ace. Yeah, that's true, Alex. That's true. Let's go actual TV cam, because you want to have this camera. I have just forgotten to put everything up. Let's find out who all the AMs are. So we have Jan in P1 right now with the 55.4. Not a bad lap in these conditions by any means. Philip in P2 in the Conrad Motorsport car. Is him and the other, the Conrad that is in here also teammates? I don't know. But yeah, into P2. Then we have Enrico in P3 right now, rounding out. 55.4 solid, yeah. I remember my first World Tour event, I couldn't even do that up. I don't even know if I can do that. Jeffrey Witter in P4. Amedeo Poggione in P5. That isn't the worst Italian you'll hear today. Kemal Garin in P6. Ricardo Colombo in P7. Does he has the same livery as Enrique, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Cappy in P8. Oh, Conrad Wallet took P1 with a 55 flat. Just stopping me from introducing David Francesconi in the Ferrari. Alright. Mark Stewart is in the Porsche. Not a favorable car in my opinion, but it's good, it's good. Oh, I know, Alex, I know, but I just choose to go with one. Thomas Stanek in P12 for the moment. Ian Platt P14 as Emre Oster goes P7. Liam Bow, as I'm gonna call him, just Liam as we all know him by, is P15. Callum Rogers P16. Krzysztof Rychlewski right in P18 at the moment, since all the people are touring. Patrick Drobisch. Patrick is in P18 and James Houghton is last right now in P19, but I believe that's he made a mistake on. So let's go up to the top again. Ooh, Sergei Sobolkov got into P2 in a Lambo. Oh, don't worry, Alex. I've already made the joke of I'm waiting to butcher everyone's names, because I will. Well, I can do Chukovic. I can do Alex's name. I can do Conrad's name. So any Polish names, I can do a few. But I might need to hear it once to be able to say it correctly. Hello, Adam. Oh yeah, just for you, Adam, since you just joined, just for you. It is here. Why is it called the Jordan Grand Prix? Why? We'll turn back away from him. We will go back to... Some of these new drivers. How many new drivers do I have that I didn't see last season? I kind of want to count, but I want to do that on the formation lap because then I have time. Rather, I was just looking. We could go on to looking at who's up on the laps. David Francesconi is going up to P10 with a 56.7. I believe we might have a few drivers we need to move up now. Because if the AM field is doing this, well, I'm saying mid to just in the 56s, and we have people like Conrad here in the 55s, we might need to move a few people up or down, depending on what it is. Okay, Alex. Coming out of pit. So people are going on for their second tire set, I believe. Do mind that there's only a little under 4 minutes left. Jeffrey Witter is on an improvement here. A lot of people are melding laps, finding it hard to do. I must guess it's turn 5 correctly. Yeah, it's turn 5. 4 or 5. Maybe also the Schumacher is proving a problem, yeah, as Jeffrey also himself has cut. Or track cut. Everywhere is on the lap. I'll have to live with my stream being like 5 seconds on delay, but I'll have to live with it, as I say. I think we covered every AM. I wanna, to be honest, I think I can say this, like Krzysztof Wyszlewski. Where's Victor when I need him? Where's Victor? Summon him. Not gonna. James Hutton is on a very good lap so far. Commentator's curse gonna be applied. It's more in the way the stream is on the on my YouTube page. It's 5 seconds delayed more than what you will see, because my YouTube hates me. So when I see chat, it's also a little bit delayed, kind of like that, because my YouTube page hates me as like more than Google hates my computer, you could say. Good reference. James puts himself up in 6th with a 55.840. Top 3 is pretty close, and this is a one track where, like Spa, like Bathurst, there will be kind of like good margin between people, I think, because it's a low track. Time-wise, it's not like Laguna Seca or I want to say Watkins, but Watkins is an okay. It's not that fast spread again, or that tiny, but kind of like Misano. It's not like Misano where it's pretty tight. It's the distance here might be a bit bigger than other things. That might be true, Alex. That might be true. As we are about to hit the 15-minute mark in like 25 seconds now, so people have 25 seconds to finish the lap, and then if they're within those 25 seconds, now 17, start a new one, they can use that lap. But otherwise, as I think I can see, as you can see here, the silver and pro drivers are getting ready. I'll just make sure they get out correctly. Yeah. Now, I believe that he did cross the line. True, he can finish the lap, Liam. I believe Liam can finish his lap. Because I did see that as well. He did have that just under. But for the 343 car here, you should stop. You don't have a... This is the lap. You don't have any more. Guy behind you as well should not drive anymore. Hopefully just spin it in turn 1 then now, because you should stop. AM should stop. Can go in chat and do it, but yeah, he's still driving, which he shouldn't do. Let's look at some of these drivers. A lot of them have invalidated their final laps, except Enrico and Liam at the moment, but Enrico's not on a flyer. Now Conrad, you've got to stop. You stopped. Yeah, you did stop. But Enrico, it's not gonna beat it. Oh, a 54.9. I just see by Conrad. Okay, or by Waldeck. Liam is the last AM driver that can set a lap so far. That's how you can say it. Yeah, sure, Alex. See you later then. Good luck with the meeting. But yeah, Liam will be the last AM driver to do a lap. I'm hoping Emerald stopped. Jeffrey had a lap, but... Oh, it was a lap. Oh, wow. On my end, it didn't look like a lap, but that's a lap. Now, we're gonna introduce we're actually gonna do the thing called finding out the silver drivers now on who is here. So we'll take them one by one. I will just make sure when I look at them. So James Terry, as we can see in the picture right now, is a silver driver. So is, if I can find Mr. Lorenzo here, Mr. Lorenzo here is a silver driver. Craig Fairweather is a silver driver. I believe Tom Week is a silver driver as well. Yes, he is. What do we have? Robert Jennings. Robert Jennings is a silver driver. Dabrowski is a silver driver. Axel is a silver driver. And Anthony Papagiorgio is a silver driver. Or Daddy Giorgio, as he's gonna call himself today. I believe. Oh, Drayson. Yeah, I forgot Drayson. I forgot fully Drayson. Drayson Sanjaya here is also a silver driver. That means Mr. Savage, Mr. Lino, Mr. Long, Mr. Vink, Mr. Sunabovic, Mr. Broken, Mr. Chukovic, and Mr. Sorisic, and Mr. Bashik, or Victor as I call him, and Mr. Lavi and Mr. Shrimshovich are all pro drivers. Now, last season, this is one of the drivers who were in contention, who we're gonna ride a longboard actually on the passenger side here. Listen to that Lambo engine. This is Declan Broken. He was one of the fastest silver drivers last season. I believe, if I'm correct, he has been moved up unwillingly. Well, not unwillingly, but into the pro standard now, and we're gonna see if he can handle that extra pressure. Well, not extra pressure, but if he can stay in pro, because after this race, after this race, we might move one or two drivers down or up, depending on classes. But yeah, this is the guy who was really quick last season as well. I remember battling him of a few races. But yeah, everyone's doing a lap now, so let's go by them. Anthony has set a new pole, 54.5. You're not a silver driver in my opinion. Alexander is P2. And Celino's P3. Craig is doing a lap. So a lot of people did invalidate their first laps, it seems. So Craig goes into P14 now. That's a good spot for him. Even with the ones who haven't set a lap. But let's go by. So Anthony and Daddy George is P1 so far. Alexander Chutkovic is P2. Andres Olina P3. Those are some of the silver 2 pros. Then we have Lorenzo in P7 who did a lap at 55.1, but everyone is an improvement actually. Never mind what I'm gonna say. Robert Jennings is P24, so actually Stremsrud has a bad lap, so. But on a lap that could go pole. Just like many other drivers are. Mante EMA. Does look like a Mante car actually. Let's Adam Long in the VTEC car goes into P1, the Jordan Grand Prix. This is modeled after a Jordan F1 car. Excuse me and my coughs. But yeah, he is in the Honda, the lonely Honda, as the Fords have still not been added in mine, but there are quite a few Fords. Stremsrud goes P2. Yeah, this is what I thought I would see from him. Very good lap from him. Chukovic goes P3. A lot of people are still improving. Vink goes up to P3 now, with the fastest second sector of everyone. Alavi and Victor still need laps. Ivan still needs laps. Dressen needs a lap. Dressen is also a new driver, so don't know what his pace will be like. But we will see. will see if it goes by. Also, I believe a certain thing has not happened. 2 seconds. It did. Oh god, I was just making sure that a certain thing on my side was alright. When you've not streamed since last season, it takes a while to get back into the groove. Oh god, okay. But I did tell that Victor needed a lap. He did put a lap in up to P4. He's gonna go new tires halfway through the qualifying for them, so they can. It's pretty perfect now. Robert is about to out of the final corner. That looked all right to me. Where is he gonna get? He's gonna get P5. As Dressen did not put a lap in. That was Ivan that put a lap in. We're gonna wait to see Dressen. We can skip. So there's a 53.4 still for Adam. But yeah, I kind of expect 5 different cars in top 5. That's nice. Kind of expected a few things of this. Oh, that's a bad mistake, Dressen. That's a bad. That's a very bad chicane. .2 with a mistake, so with a quite a costly mistake, so he'll probably get quicker if he can hold it together. Papa George, Daddy George is on a good lap here. Yes, Adam actually behind him was also on a good lap, and Robert behind Adam on a flyer as well. So 3 drivers we have to keep an eye out. Having 40 cars makes this have so much. It is undeniable. I might use that later. But yeah, a lot of things happening. We shall see. Dabrowski is in P8. So if we're again gonna classify them as pros and silvers, then a Declan Broken and Andrew Salina and Ivar Sorosic should be higher than Dabrowski and then Giorgio. But this is not fully what is going to seem. There can also be good tracks, bad tracks for a car, for the driver. So there's an analysis afterwards. After with this, take that though. Jason should do a lot better as he what is doing. Robert should be doing a bit better. Jennings should definitely also do a little bit. In my opinion, he does. 55.8. Again, look, these are what I'm gonna call the lower to mid silvers, like Jennings, Fairweather, Tom Week. We're not gonna talk about Savage yet, but these 3 are probably the low to mid, and these could be battling the AM. So when we have an AM in 13th, 10 places ahead of them, then we're gonna talk about what has happened and if they should be moved. I might have just changed my damn. As the top 6 has not changed, as Declan Broken does go 8th for the lap. I thought so that he had that lap. I definitely thought he had a low 54, as he has proved. Ivan is on a lap 2 to go a lot quicker than what he's doing. I think Dressen also has moved up, but I'm not sure because I can't find him in the stat. Yeah, Dressen moved up to 27th one as well. Well, let's look at Ivan in the Pro League racing car. One of the esports liveries that we have goes up to P15 with a 55 flat, and might have a little bit more. Now, this is mid day. So the track will get hotter, which means that the faster the lap now is better than the next lap, so you could say. Even though he's found like 4/10 in the first four corners, so he's on a flyer right now. Tom Week is on an improvement lap, so is Victor, so is Ving. It's marginal, but it's there. Andres is also on a good lap, but behind Lorenzo, I believe. Behind Lorenzo just by 2 seconds, so a little gap, a little trouble of cars here. You won't clean air. I have just seen a mess. You, sir, have gotten here late. You, sir, have gotten here very late. Is he even supposed to be here? I forget. He is. Alright. As the top 5 is not changed, the top 7 is not changed. Dabrowski goes back to P8, Alino goes up to 9th. People are making it as Evo is on a good lap too. Vink is on a lap that could potentially moving up into the top 2 spots, maybe if he holds it together. Ivan is on a lap. We'll see what Ivan can do first. Goes up to P13. Ving goes up into P3. And the lovely PLR Toka car. That is the car that me and him are running. That livery we are running for next week. For later this week in an 8 hours of Watkins. After Glen, as some say. A little promotion there. As Jennings is on a good final lap here, 55.6. He has a lap more, so everything has to go this way. Now everything has to be on this lap. Every little bit. As we have less than 40 seconds left for the timer. As Chutkovic improves his lap, but does not improve his position. He goes up to P2, pushing Vink down into P4. That is it for him. He cannot improve. He does not have any more time. Ostremsovich is on a so close to getting it. Oh, less than a 10th away from his best, but he has another lap, another chance to, as he smells the pole. He smells that pole position he can get. Tom Week, who will be the first to cross the line, goes 20th. His qualifying is done. We have Savage. His qualifying will be done too. We have a lot of. This is the final lap, of course, for everyone. Adam is not on a lap that improves him unless he does it up here. Ooh, Anthony. Anthony is on a lap that does improve him. Maybe, let's see. Does it? Does it give him P6? No, it doesn't. It gives him P7 at 53.972. Adam messed his lap up. He did not finish it. Evo is on a lap here that could move him up the grid. No, a 54.5. And now all eyes are on Craig Fairweather and Robert Jennings, who does not improve, on Craig Fairweather and Georges Sremcevic on if they can improve. Sremcevic is on a lap right now that potentially gets him pole, while Craig is on a lap that might give him 18th place, maybe 17th even. Sadly though, that is not the case. At 55.2, just shy of his best. We'll look back into this McLaren now. Does Sremcevic get pole? Yes, he does at 53.3. A lap when it really mattered. God. A little bit of frustration for some people, maybe. GG. Nice laps, people. Too many, yes. So, we're just waiting for this to take over to the race. Might use this, I don't know. Could be handy. We will go to just help this camera. I actually think that this might be a good for later on. I've got a ping for someone driving. Damn it. Well, now we're just gonna have to wait a little bit, but yeah, I'll try and just have fun. Look like a very good qualifying from people. We have people everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Which is always good. Gonna grab some water while I can. And just press drive so I don't see the chat. We're about to get the formation up now. Alright, let's really quickly go through both the grid and also the strategy here. So George Sremcevic in P1, Adam Long P2, Alexander Kugovic P3, Vink P4, Victor P5, Alarit P6, Papa Giorgio is not here. Did he leave? Uh-oh, I think we have a slight problem, everyone. Yeah, Dabrowski 7. Yeah, we have a problem. Anthony the Excellent had a connection. He was P7, but now Dabrowski 7th. Lino 8th. Broken 9th. That was supposed to be the top 10, but Evil has been elevated to 10th now. That. And we have Axel to P11. Lorenzo Schultz P12. Ivan Sundberg is P13. P14 is Conrad Waldeck, who is on the pole for the AMs. James Terry P15, Sergei Sobolkov P16, Enrico H P17, Craig Fowler P18, Tom Week P19, Jan Yakovshish P20, running out the top 20. Philip P21, never gonna try his last name for a billion years now. Robert Jennings P22, Mr. Savage P23, James Hodden P24, Drayson P25, Jeffrey Witter P26, Camille Guerin P27, Ricardo Colombo P28, Emra Ostoro P29, Liam is P30, Amedio Poggioni is P31. I need a lesson from Lorenzo in a bit, I guess, on his name. David Franciconi is P32. Max Stewart is P33. Kevin Maid P34, Ian Platt P35, Thomas Stanek P36, Callum Rogers P37, Ryan Masson P38, but I believe that's actually P40 in the end. Patrick Drobish is P39, Christopher Shlevsky is in the pit road instead. Just 2 seconds. Oh. I saw the comment by no, Papa. Well, we lost Papa. Papa is gonna start pit lane as well as Ryslevsky, even though I think he can move. Let's see the cars forming. Now, I want to choose for the start. I'm going to choose Helicam actually. I think I've got something to drink here from my throat. The race is going to start now. Savage gets a drive-through. Sadly, I guess Relative is the one we'll go for. Does T1 look clean down here? It looks clean to me. A little bit of archie barchie. Oh, we have no. It looked clean to me. Yes, that was no big incident. As we have seen, as a few movement has, Adam Long has gotten into P1. He took Pullman, George Service away, as we have a spin in the background with Mike Stewart. What has happened here? We will check on a replay very quickly. Oh, it just gets collected on the rear by Patrick Drobish here. That is all it wrote for those. They are very far back, but I can probably get back easily to the front. Now, we want Relative. I do have Relative, but I think I want overall just right now. We'll have a P4, so Chutkovich has had a horrible start. He's down in P6. He's lost a few positions here. Lost 3 positions from the start. Statistics do I have? No. As a lot of movement has gone on around in everywhere. As we do have Papa Giorgio, he will be last. He is about 20 seconds off this pack, but I believe he can make that up and initially, as we have seen an overtake for second place as Vink goes up to second now. That was worldly, I think, if that happened the way I think it is. Side by side with the McLaren. I think Georgie lets him have it. Yeah. But that is bold by Vink. He is here to race. He does not want Adam to run away from it. But going into turn 1 with everyone. Again. A little move. Ivan is going on Sergey. I think that move sticks. Everyone far back. Do we have anyone else? We have a little bit more of Emra and Drayson going side by side. Ooh, Drayson nearly hits Liam there. Liam was on the outside. I think everyone is clean so far. Again, this time by. Alright. Back, if we go back to lead, a 1.6 second gap between Long and Vink. Long has gotten very good lap 1 down, as there's a bit of a fight down here in the back into turn 5. Is it gonna be clean? As Cabby Mate is on the inside now of. That's not Lorenzo Trasoli, that's Ian Platt. So, he's on. So Cabby Mate and Ian Platt is having a ding dong fight here. What has happened to Salty? He's lost 23 spots, but he will make one back as he goes up the inside of Ian Platt. Does he? I think Lorenzo is. Lorenzo? Yeah, Lorenzo is this red Ferrari. This is very hard to do when I'm seeing liveries for the first time. As Anthony is coming back up the field, a spin on the back for Patrick. Stanek as well, and Ian Platt. Callum Rogers is going for it as well. So much action going on in this start, but that's supposed to. Ooh, Sergey is going into the pits now. Now he has to do a tire stop. So how we have done this event is mandatory tire. So for the pit stop, it's mandatory tires, but the fuel is what you can do. So he's gone ahead and gone to pit. It might be because of damage or some other kind, or just chooses to take his stop now. As Declan Broken and Jordan Dabrowski is having a, Dabrowski is having a worldly fight here into turn 4. Oh, he's gonna get the drive out of corner. It looks like the Lambo of Broken is, but that Ford can maybe get back. It has a very good top speed, very good straight line speed, but nope. As Savage, who took his driving penalty, is just in front of Daddy Giorgio, as Patrick has spun again. We won't look at that, that's not that important. So last time by, if we're going to go, as you can see, Vink was quicker than Adam Long by 3/10. The only ones in the 53 slash or in the low 54s are those two, so they are running away from it. Shemsevich cannot keep up this time by this lap. Alavi is leading a little train of him, Shemsevich is leading a little train of him, Robert, Victor, Kukurovic is gonna have a look here on Victor, so yeah, I'm really thrown by it. Does he go for it? No, he stays back, and Anders is also in the train, and he was just in touching distance. And we have the great Declan Broken P9 after this. He has a battle with Dabrowski and Sinobovic here. This is Ivan, this is Dean's brother. Dean, a very quick driver, as Axel's up into 12th. I have to say, I'm impressed so far by Conrad Walling, staying as the AM driver. It's up here. Enrico is also up here, and so is Jan. So the AMs are right here. He did do his tire stop now. So I guess we can see on the screen down there. Oh. That was the start and a half. Already you can see, I won't look at lap times already, but you can see gaps broken from 3 seconds between Sorosic and Broken. 3 seconds between E3 and Sunobovic, as E3 did get ahead of Conrad Waldeck. Axel is also a silver driver now that I think about it, so I would expect that, not expect that, but but yeah, that's something a bit more logical. It's a good gap between Jennings. He's actually in no man's land because a second up, a second down, so to say. Stana is leading a train, and Papa Giorgio is only 8 seconds off of them now. So in two, he's already done such a good lap. Ooh, what has happened here with Ivan? Gonna go back and see. Oh, catches to the curb the wrong ways and into the wall. A lot of damage. That hood, that has gone. That is a lot of damage. I'm guessing that's suspension damage on the front of that car. Yeah, he's returned to the pits. That is not good for his fight, as this last time by, Adam was a bit quicker than Vink. People are getting a bit faster. Strimsbury now is building a gap up to Alavi, which in return is building a gap up to Victor. I'm guessing Victor's had a mistake of some sort. Looking at it, if I look into statistics, can I look at track codes? Nah, sad. Sad. Oh, I can look at speed check. Holy fault doing 251. Well, that's all for now. Yeah, Ivan is in the passenger percent. Lorenzo has been, I think, overtaken by Yar. No, he's just overtaken. Yeah, he has been overtaken. Oh, Ryan Masson is going off. Is there damage on that car? Not on that side. There might be damage there, but I'm not sure. Or did he just make a mistake? Hard to tell. Hard to tell indeed. This battle for top 5 for the 5th position is heating up with Olina, Jiskovic and Sorosic. Jiskovic started in P3, has had a very horrible start, as Vink is putting pressure on Adam Long now. Quite a lot here. And that Aston is sliding through the chicane. Oh, Long goes defensive into the final corner now. I don't think Vink is close enough. That Honda is very good in straight line, as is the Aston. Yeah, as we see there, 54-3. So they must have gone a bit defensive. They lost time to Stremsovich and Alavi behind them. As we have a battle down here with Jeffrey Witter. Actually a Ferrari train with a BMW at the end of it. Camel Garen here. Ferrari train. The Ferrari is the car everyone is in, after all. It's settled down a bit. It is, and that's a good thing, because now it's choose the battles you have. The guys around you now are probably on a pace you have, as Craig Fowler tries to move on the outside when Paccioni, but that will not happen. Paccioni. I will never ever say that correctly, I think. Declan Brogan is back here, so something happened to Declan Brogan. He's back in 27th place. He did a 50 at 5. He must have done something bad, like not just the lap before, but the lap before that as well. I have to say, so has Lorenzo. What has happened to you? You like everybody. You two, you need to get higher, definitely. Campbell Garen gets ahead of Craig Farrell in the S's. I can see a dive potentially, yeah. But knowing Lorenzo, that won't happen. As Mike Stewart gets ahead of Ian Platt down here. Daddy Porsche, now this is a dive I see coming. Anthony does it smart. Does he clean it? Ooh, it's an off track right there. That's not what we want to see. Can be made, has to give positions up. Nothing has changed in the front. But we, all of so Forest right now, it's back down here. Franziconi is very close to Jeffrey Witten. Now this might be a potential move down into turn 1. Does not try as Witter goes defensive. Good defense by Jeffrey Witter here. Holy 6-second gap. Holy top 8. Not that far away from top 8 space actually. Offense did overtake actually. Oh, this is a fight. With Ricardo Colombo. Ooh, can be making by Ryan Messon. And I think that's Drayson also on the outside into turn 5 down here. Gets a bit squeezed. Yeah, no chance. No chance. As Anthony's just getting up to this. This is not Anthony Fox though. Sadly. He isn't here. As I see Adam starting to flex his muscle a bit up here. Got up to 1 second again, so starting to drive away. Might have made a mistake somewhere. James Terry and Enrico Petrie is also having a fight now. It'll be hard to overtake that forward in straight lines. And Ricardo Colombo as his fellow. What has happened here, Broken? What has happened here, Broken? Oh, you clip Jan. Jan and Trissoldi had contact. Oh, that's sad. That's sad for you, Declan. That's not good to your season. That's not what you wanted, definitely. So we have the. That's stupid, Patrick. That is very stupid what you're doing. You can let them go, but don't plan it on Apex like that. That was very stupid. Sean goes into the pits, too much damage. So does Declan. Lavi has closed back up to Georgia Shevchevich. So now Lavi's race pace is a little bit better. And it does seem to be that, because this is the guy who did get pole, as we are looking over of right now, into the bonnet cam as well. Yeah, special we have a go back to the TV camera, see this battle down here can be made, and Drayson and Stanix here, and Anthony is going around the outside. That's not what he's gonna do, but can maybe get the exit. And if he does correctly, he can get it down here. Brakes so much later than Stanek. This is the problem with having a high silver to pro driver down with the M's. Especially the mid to low ones. Brake points are a bit different. As it happens, so a few things he does. Oh, what a move! Strange noises come out of my mouth, but that's because this is good racing. As I also see James Terry is very close to Enrico this time by. Not this time by. Enrico is actually P2 right now in the for the AMs. Looking at it, is James Terry is a silver driver, so that's nothing to do there, definitely. So we've just done a fourth of the race so far. Put Joe on, he has gotten ahead of Camel Gara, and I think what is happening is just a mistake on the GPS signal. Now this guy will end in the top 15 maybe. Definitely top 20 in my opinion. You can do that, but Vink has closed down that gap again to under half a second to Adam. It seems like to me that these two drivers will go at this the whole race, and this is very interesting in terms of their fuel. Oops, in terms of what their fuel looks like. If I find a wall again, because fuel strategy will choose everything when you pit, when you do it. You know, you need tires, so you probably will split it in 50-50. But yeah, as we see that slow. No, that's not that guy. Ostrowski. Give a few drivers that are a bit dangerous to people, I feel like. See, yeah, Anthony has taken 2 places, as we see fight into the final corner by Savage and Drayson, and can be made. Quite a little relative actually. I was looking on the inside and said, well, ooh, a little touch there, but all seems fine. Nobody lost any position, so nothing has to happen there. Sadly, I have my Steam just activated there. With it. So, yeah, I think Ivan's day is done. James very close here to Enrico, but that Ford, as I said, that Ford is very, very good in a straight line. As I think that Liam has made a mistake. We'll look back and see what has happened with Liam. Was there a touch there? Was there a touch? And then he's just sitting in the middle of the straight. Was there a touch there with, I think that was James. No, that was whoever it was. Oh, that's Pacioni. It just takes it over the curb or the chicane. That loses a bit of time. Helicam is lovely. This this battle for P20 is so it's gone on from the start of this race. It's Liam just go for the pits now. Probably a wise decision. Ooh, James was looking at that, wanting that move, but what has happened here is they have closed up to Conrad Waldeck, who has had a very bad lap at 58.4. Ooh, he's off. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Ooh, no. What has happened here with oh no. What happened here with Enrico and James? Oh, I think Enrico closed it. He turned in there on James, sadly, but I don't think James had damage. Did he have damage? I think he is very lucky not to have gotten damage. That looks fine to me. A lot of other things, but that's what happens when you have 20-40 cars on the grid. So you kind of can't see everything. Doesn't explain as can be made, and Drayson is having a battle of their life. Camel Garen also got ahead of Puccioni. As now Lorenzo. Now this is a car which looks a bit banged up. Definitely has damage. And this is because of this Waldeck has also moved behind Philip now. But he has gone for worse, but that was his own mistake. Tom Week is now the one putting pressure on Enrico E3. As Lorenzo pits. Now pitting early is not a bad idea, because essentially you might get free clean out, but you can do faster laps than behind the driver you were fighting and do an undercut. And the tires don't wear that much again, so but yeah, Ivan has left the server. As the top two are still under a second, they're still fighting each other. Oh, I think as Waldeck makes another mistake. I think he needs to reset himself. I think he actually needs to say, go in the pits and just decide to take that tire change and just get it, as Victor also goes into the pits. Now what has happened with Victor? Because Lorenzo's out. What happened to Victor? That is very interesting. Stanley moves ahead of me. Quick Fowler moved ahead of PS. Ooh, Papa Giorgio has spun. I will check that. There was a move on Poggioni. Oh, he hit the curb on the inside. That's what got him into that incident. Camille and James Terry are in the pits. Camille Conrad Waldeck, sorry. Looks like to me this is not because of anything but damage. As this fight for P1 and 2 is still happening. Tom Week is still behind Enrico, and this is a good gap still, but a lot of movement has been around, a lot of mistakes from AM drivers in my opinion, not just AM, but a lot of mistakes happen because of these dangerous, I don't want to say AMs, but like these fights that these higher class people have had with the AMs. As Jeffrey Wader is also in the pits with his friends, as Victor finally gets out now. He is a lap. Oh, he's not a lap behind. Yes, he is a lap behind actually. Seems like Alavi can't do anything with Shrimshevich. Gap is up to over 3.5 seconds now. Think it's a bit of a stalemate here. Think that might be Lorenzo. Yes, it is. So, and I see like people are half pitted getting out again. Yeah. Example Jeffrey, so Jan, James, Terry has gone out again. Spolkov is the one who's leading those drivers who has pitted, so he's in a very good position. 20 seconds ahead of James Terry. Can be made. Ooh, that looked like he was over the grass to me. So we have Poggioni. Oops, Poggioni. End up going in the pits. Not 2 laps. 2 laps. I think that's what Adam and Vink are thinking. They're thinking 2 laps to go, and then gonna pit, because then we're over the halfway mark. So I will take a slight break on my throat just to check up some stuff, but if I see fights I will change to them for you. which if we got a stop go 30, I'm guessing that's for speeding in a pit lane. That's not good for him. It's good for these drivers behind him, but not good for himself. As Vink and Sorasic goes into the pits a lap before Adam Long. Now this is probably what the underdog, what the undercut will do. Down in P15 now. You see other vessels away. Evo is coming out now. He's gonna come out in a little bit of traffic. Gonna have, I think, Stanek behind him. Yeah, Stanek behind him. Pansconi, Robert Jennings, Ryan Mason, and Drayson are in the pits. Now I'm gonna take a look at what's Adam Long gonna do. He is going into pits. That was a little bit of a late call. But now we're gonna have a look at where other people are, as Shrimshire does not follow in, Chutkovich does, Polino doesn't, Alavi doesn't, Dabrowski is also in. Does Axel go in? Yes, he does. Does anyone else follow him? We shall see. But looking at Shrimshivich's laps, he's still in good condition with his tires. Alavi isn't as much as he is, and so neither is Lino. Now when is Adam gonna roll? He's gonna roll now. You see Vink fighting with Garen. That was a very late break from Karen, and he didn't need to fight that. This is a guy who already pitted, who will be way quicker than you. This is the understanding a little bit that he didn't have. Papa Giorgio is ahead of Chutkovich, and this does reset. We will see where everyone is at correctly, as this is a busy pit road. We will see where everyone is after the pit stop round. Does Shremshevich go into pits? No. Lavi keeps it out as well. Does Alino pit? I would have expected him to do because of the traffic. Doesn't. A lot of good perhaps. So the E3 brothers have been in, or the two E3s have been. Tom Wheat was in. So Volkov, who pitted away ago, looks where he is. He's ahead of Enrico E3. He's actually behind. He's gone in ahead and gotten himself a very good position on the road after these first pit stops. Anthony, when he pits, will probably be down here, I guess. He seems to not be able to follow Lieutenant Chutkovich right now. But yeah, does anyone go in the pits this time by? Callum Rogers is in. Droppage is in. Dabrowski, Stanley is going to go in pit, so that's an easy move. What about Axel E3 here? Stuart has not pitted, but he keeps out. Colombo is in. Well, so that's 2 drivers in. Shrimshevich and Alavi are in. I see Alino in. So the top 3. So these top 3 have now gone. Now it'll be interesting where Vink and Adam Long are to them, as it seems Vink has lost out a lot in the pit of going for that undercut on Adam. More than 4 seconds. Now we'll see where Adam is. This might put Vink back into Shrimshevich way. As the Adam just takes James Hutton there. Great. So Adam does come back out ahead of Shrimshevich, but what about Vink doesn't? So Shrimshevich has passed Vink on in the pit stops. Now that's interesting. Alavi is out and clear now. Chutkovich did not win that, so neither did Olino. Still a lot of drivers yet to pit. I don't know if you just let them have it or made a mistake there, but yeah, just let them have it, I think. Yeah, he must have made a mistake because Craig got ahead. Chutkovich is going on the inside of Gara now. This is one that the BMW should not fight, my opinion, because he still needs to stop, so he should just let this guy go, save himself the time. Just try to get the slipstream maybe and help him a bit himself. We nearly have everyone in the right position, so we can nearly go ahead and look at the positions, as this is a 5.5 with Victor right behind. It's the lap behind, sadly. Yeah, I saw that happening. You were gonna kill Stanek either way. Right, Craig is in James Hodgson, so we can do soon the top 10. We still have Garen and Daddy Giorgio that has not pitted, but let's run down the top 10 as of now. Adelom is leading with a 3-second gap over George Shrimshevich. That's in P2, ahead of Bodovin Vink in P3, 1.5 seconds back. Alavi is P4. Chutkovich is P5. Then we have the first of the non-stoppers, so now Campbell Gary in P6, Daddy Porsche in P7, Lino, who has stopped, in P8, Sorasic P9, also stopped, and Dabrowski in P10, running out of the top 10 so far. Axel Each is P11, so Volkov, who did that so early, stopped. Look at right here, it's P12. P12 on the grid, or P12 right now. And we have Mark Stewart, who hasn't pitted either, in P15. So 3 drivers. 3 drivers have not pitted as Jan and Ricardo are fighting. Yeah, they're gonna get ahead of Ian. That looks like a damaged front to me. Jan goes for the inside. Oh, Lino. Oh, too much curb. Just runs wide. And then just loses it. So he's lost 3 positions and a lot of time on that. Ooh, what a move by Enrico Itri there. Tom Week nearly follows him. Stewart finally goes into the pits. Still have those people not having pitted. Two drivers have not pitted, and we're looking at them right now. It'll be interesting to see when they come in, because I would have gone in by now. But maybe they're thinking, our lap times are good, which I can tell you they aren't. Aren't that great. Not that bad either compared to the guys behind. How this fight will be interesting if he can, ooh, Stanek is in the way of Swimswitch now. Ooh, a little bit of argy-bargy there. Calm yourself down, calm your hats, calm yourself. As Papa Giorgio did get a, did get a half of Garon. As Daddy Giorgio will pit now. Campbell Garon has not pitted yet. Spin gets ahead of this traffic now. He can set a sight on Swimswitch. As Philip has gotten up to this fight with Enrico and Tom. Falwell is having a fight with James Hutton. That's going with Ostorer. Declan Broken will probably. That a damaged car, I see. Maybe just a mistake then. If we look into statistics, who's the highest mover so far? Three spots lower. Victor's had a bad one. Not much action. We can run right on board with Tom here if it is. Why are you blinking right, sir? Tom trying to unsettle the other driver ahead. Craig has a move around the outside of James Hutton into turn 5, and he makes that stick. Now that's surprising to me. That is very brave of him. But now he just has this train behind him all the way to Lorenzo Solti in P21. While Masson is close to Ricardo Colombo, but I don't think the move is there. And just Alino is right behind Ivo Sorosic, and I think that could be a move here. So Camel Garen's lap times have gone to 58.4 now. He's hurting himself out the more he stays, because the one he was fighting is in 22. He's going faster, at the moment faster than what Camel Garen is. As Chukwich has also caught Alavi. So the battles for 4th is back on, and the battle for this, which will be 6th place, is also on. Garen does smart thing, just let them go. Just wanted to take part in this, and that's what he should have done earlier as well. Tom Week very close to, but back to Lena, who is just nearly touching the rear as Liam Bow and Savage go side by side nearly into turn 1. Ooh, Lena very close there as well. Now we're going on to straight. He has to have a very, very, very good exit. He does have a good exit. Look at Bumper, is he getting closer? I don't think so, looking at that angle. Also Chutkovic is going side by side with Alavi down into turn 1. This is for 4th place. Now can he get it stopped? Oh, very late braking there. No, he cannot. Alavi goes back ahead of him. See, finally Camel Garen going to the pits. At times we're getting the worst of him. The Brovsky is now with his left time is going faster than the cars behind in front of him. And even Simsbury is closing in on Adam Long. That's a bit of a thing. Tom Week and Enrico E3, that'll be a fight to the finish if nothing happens to either driver. Sturroff and Ciccone, James Hudden is fighting. Ooh. So where does he get out? He gets it out behind Craig Fairweather. Ooh, that's not good for him, but ahead of Anthony, but I think that Anthony has damage he repaired. So they are so close again to each other. This is again, both fights are with an Aston and a Porsche, but does this Porsche has any chance? No, he doesn't. There's a yellow flag for 192 car. Can he rejoin safely? Just decides to cut it. Do you believe he can? There was gonna be a move. Now where is Adam in this? Is that here? Behind of that, okay. Just wondering where he was in terms of that. Oh, a huge incident. A huge incident. We're going back on this. We need to see what has happened here. This is with Garen Hudson, Franciconi. I think Hasoldi was. Oh, Hutton could not avoid Garen there, but that is one hell of an incident. Chukwich has not found a way to get a by Alavi, and neither has Sorosic on Alina. Actually, no, sorry, Alina has gotten past Sorosic, so that's him up to P6. As again, last time by, Shemshovich was 6/10 quicker than Adam Long. Now the gap down to 1.7. Does he have a chance to go for this win? Maybe he does. Garen has too much damage. Well, he forgot to take tires. I see. Forgot to take tires in the first stop. This is a tire mandatory stop. Colombo is looking on the inside. Ooh, it just does not, no contact, thank God. Broken is actually catching up on these guys. I bet he can definitely maybe catch them before the end of the race. Salty and stir. My attention is more on this fight, especially since now they're having two cars of traffic. Two cars of traffic of the two Ferraris. Oh, that is good for the first one. I think that's Drayson. This will be a very tough fight. Oh, Shrimswich is fighting. I don't know if that was Victor saying that he didn't give. Ooh, Victor spun. Oh, Victor, I will look at that again. You're side by side. What is it you do wrong here? Because essentially you should have just left. Essentially just takes you out. But you were fighting him, which you shouldn't have. Into that. To be honest, you shouldn't have fought him. You were a lap down, maybe more. That was all the hopes that Shrimswich has. Think has also got him. Getting this traffic makes them get a bigger gaps to each other, sadly. Ian Platt and Garon. Ryan Masson and Colombo. Still have a few fights. Ooh, Tom Wick is as close as he has ever been. Now the gap is back. Sadly, he was very close there to getting E3. That George has caught up to Salty, who's fighting Emma Ostur. This is the problem with, again, both the Ford but also this Aston. They are so good in a straight line that it's hard to pass them, but so is the Bentley. Ooh, as we can see here, he is very close, but Lawrence Russell is very good in that chicane, closes right up to the Aston ahead, makes sure he has optimal slipstream, and we're gonna go down the main straight. That is one move away and back to it. If you move again, I will penalize you myself. As Anthony looks up the inside, look at that straight line speed that Bentley has. He moves past Salty now. He'll probably on the next opportunity get right here, as we see that, get Ostur as well. Very well by Anthony there. Jeffrey Witter and Ryszlewski. This has been a messy F1 because a lot of things have happened, but none of them have happened for this guy, Adam Long. Stayed out of trouble. As Alavi and Chuchevich are actually going so close. I just spotted that right turn 1, turn 2, now down into turn 3. The gap has been restored. That was very close. Might have been a slight touch actually. So Salty is also very close down here. Stewart just made a way through Stanek. And yeah. With a lot of battles. Craig Fairweather on James Terry. Now this one that is very interesting. It's all about getting the exit on the Aston, because if you do that, it's a chance for you to get that drive and also that look into turn 1 not gonna go for it, but he breaks a bit later than James. A lot of things will happen after this race. This is a nice battle for P7, so Dabrowski has actually caught him. Sausage, I think. The Ford is good in that straight line speed, straight line as I said, but yeah, the slipstream. Oh, a little bit of traffic there. Stanek, that's good, well done. You can now set him aside on Sausage directly. We have a slow car. Was it Jeffrey Witter? No, it wasn't. Might have been Declan Broken. It's had a terrible race this afternoon. This evening, actually. Chukovic is very close to Alavi again. Nobody's close. I'm looking around, seeing what people are close to others, and if there's any moves. Just Philip is close here on Tom Week. But it's this battle, especially with this traffic. That was maybe Ricardo Colombo, I think we did it right. It was Ricardo Colombo. Will he dive it this time on Alavi? He will. Ooh, contact there is. Ooh, I think Alavi might have turned into. I think he might have turned in. Yes, nah, that was a far back move actually, so I can see why Alavi did that. Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. I think that was too far back, to be honest. Slowly just gets it right and is a bit aggressive in his racecraft. He can definitely get this, I think. Car off. That was Carl Rogers. So there's only less than 3.5 minutes left to go. This race has passed by a bit, but that's because I haven't looked much of the time. Also in the racecraft, as here we have Jan going around the outside of James Hutton. Turns into the inside into turn 2. I think the job is done. Well done, sir. Now this will be interesting because I think that if Dabrowski gets close enough, then he has this move on a silver plate. But that wasn't close enough this time by. Get back to Lawrence because he is the closest again he has ever been to this Aston. Ooh, Craig Farwell and Robert Jennings are fighting. Ooh, this is close. Craig has actually been catching Robert Jennings quite a lot these races now. Will he look into the, looks onto the outside? This will try to switch it back up, I think. Yeah, get the exit, take the outside, then return to the inside down here into turn 3 if he can. But it's smart defending by Jennings. Smart defending.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
As we just heard, the leader is on final lap. I have comms open for some reason. That's fine. Adam has started last lap into turn 1 now. Calmly, nobody close by him. Jan has. What has happened to him? Something has happened to him, I think. Savage is close by on Frasiconi. Farewell again. So this is the guys who are ahead of Adam will get another lap, which will be important. As Craig is looking to the outside here. Just a bit deep, but still side by side with Robert Jennings, and ooh, he gets to move on, but that was Archie Barchie. And now this gets James Terry into the fight, and also to have a lock up here, maybe. No, he's not close enough. Robert is not close enough either for a move, but the fight continues. I'll look on to Savage because he is close as well. Goes onto the inside of David Frasiconi, but no, he's not there yet. James Terry is very close, as I said, Daddy Giorgio is up here as well. James Terry, got it. Ooh, you both go very wide. You both go a bit wide. Now the Bentley is here to essentially take up what you had. Going around outside, as Adam Long has finished the race. Did George try to move? I did see George Shemsovich finish P2, Vink in P3, and then we have to wait a little bit for Alavi right here and Chutkovich to finish 4th, 5th, close to each other. And then we wait for Eleno, finish in P6. Sorosic will finish P7 as well. We'll just have a look down here. If that is Giorgio can have this, because this might get him into the top 15. As I said, he will probably finish in the top 15. On the outside, will he do what? Ooh, that is not how you want to do it. 3 wide, be very careful, 3 of you. Nice. Ooh, James Terry gets pushed wide. A bit to look at there, as we've seen Dabrowski E3. Sorisic, we've seen Sabolkov in the pits. Oh no, in the pits finished the race in P10. E3, Enrico E3 has finished the race. Tom Reek is about to finish the race out of Philip. But yeah. Oh, does Lorenzo have one little last attack? He tries it, but no way. Does Savage have? Oh, well defended by David. Well defended, as that does. Oh no. Was that Ostrowski? Oi, that is not good. That is not good. That you just ruined that. Oh. But that is race done. But that has been the top of the first race of the season. Now I'm gonna move myself into a little bit of a channel, which I can do. I'll move myself down here. I'll see if I can get into it. If not, we'll see if this ends here. What we can do. Hello. Adam, the race winner.
Hello, what's the story?
What's the story is we're still live, so this can be an interview if you want it. For fun.
Yeah, we'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go, okay. So, you qualified P2. Finished P1. I saw it as you got it off the start from Switch, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
I will just try to see if I can find a move on the replay.
Basically, if I recall correctly, Shremsevich kind of left the outside line up and going, going into T1. And I was able to brake later than him, be able to rotate the car to get myself into a better position for turn 2.
Shush, Victor, this isn't an interview with Adam with the race winner for now.
Sorry.
You can. This is the problem of doing it in public fucking VC. I can't pull you into my VC, but yeah.
Hello.
Hello. When you join, just be a bit quiet. I'm doing an interview with Adam, the race winner. If you want, afterwards you can have an interview. I just want to find this. I just want to find this move that we'll see now on the stream. This is the start from where we'll see with Adam going around the outside of Switch into turn 1. And then, as you say, he leaves the door open into turn 2 for you to have it. What a move! And then you never look back. Only the times when Vink was there in the first stint, but the undercut did not work out for him.
Yeah, it was basically the stream's a little bit behind, but from what I can remember, he leaves the door open for the outside, and I like how you can brake late with the Honda, so I was able to get kind of that rotation around, and he spun his tyres as well coming out of turn 1, so that allowed me to get to the inside, the optimal position, and just be able to defend it from there. The Honda itself was decent enough on race pace. I kind of worried after about half an hour the tyres would be done fucked, but sure look, tyres were actually okay at the end of it. It was a bit of a battle with Wink there throughout the first stint.
He was pretty close.
He was gaining me in some sectors, especially the straights, but then I was kind of pulling away, I think, around the second sector.
It seemed like he was quicker than you on the on the start, because he did get the fastest lap, and then when he got close to you, it was like he then started to crack under the pressure a bit, and then he dropped back a bit and got close again. I saw, and then you never had any problems after that, you, with the back markers.
Yeah, after the second stint, Wink messed up his pit stop, which allowed me to get a bit of a buffer zone between them.
Did he?
And what happened is then Shremsevich came out in second.
Yeah, Shremsevich did a mega job on the overcut. He did a mega job on that overcut.
He had the pace, and I had some of the lap cars were a bit dodgy when I was coming up behind them, and it allowed him to gain some time. But one of them in particular scuffed him up. He lost about 3 seconds coming off the back straight. And after that, then I kind of started to pull away a bit. I think we got about 6 seconds near the end.
Okay. As before, I want to have a follow-up question. I do have one more question, but I just want to check one little thing on the stream here. So this is what happens with Rislevskis and the Emperor Ustur of the final corner. After on the final lap, they tag a little bit on the exit, sends a forward. This is again a blue flag incident, a backmarker incident that happens. But what I want to show is the rejoin that this guy has. If I just go on the outside, because as everyone can see, he's off track. There's 2 cars in the final corner. He can literally nearly see them on the right here. And he rejoins the track on the race line, on the curbs. And this is what happens to David. No chance for David to know that he would do that. Sorry, this is just very bad rejoin of a backfire. This is definitely very penalty wise. But as you said, a slight bit of trouble with the backmarkers. There was a few, I can tell you. There was quite a few.
Yeah.
But it seemed like most of them were fine in the way of it was.
Yeah, there's some of them were very good, and I understand some of them were in positions where they were battling for particular spots. Then there would be others who would be kind of out there on their own and few laps down, and they don't really have anything to gain by staying in the front. And that was one thing as well. Sometimes the dirty air as well, like especially something in the Honda, which isn't, has the aerodynamics of a fridge anyway. You need as much air as you possibly can in those scenarios, and that's what I was worried about when Tremcevic was on my arse. But anyway, whatever happened, it's unfortunate. What happened to him in the lap car, but I find the lap cars, they do make things interesting, and I'm glad we actually have a big grid for this season.
I saw a few lap cars battle with other cars into the corner by staying on the inside and forcing them off the track on the exit. So yeah, this is definitely not the cleanest of the backmarkers, but yeah, also saw I wanna watch this again. Because Iron had a moment and a half. He heads in the Schumacher's on lap 4. He hits the curb the wrong way. Now he hits the gravel, the jump, and it just unsettles it, and breaks his steering. But yeah. But yeah,
anyway,
congratulations to the win, and
thank you very much.
Hopefully you'll go be good again next week.
Same time next week.
Yes. What is next week? That is a good question that I have to figure out.
I believe it's Valencia.
Is it? It is Valencia. That is true. That's the second time we have it on the calendar, I think, in the World Tour.
I think it's the third.
It might be the third then, yeah, but that doesn't matter. So in 7 days' time, it's Valencia for round 2. Thank you very much for this interview, this winner's interview as it is.
Thanks very much, Sebastian. Hope the race is good, and yeah, good night, lads. Take care.
Good. I'm just gonna see if anybody else wants to do it. Anybody else who wants to be interviewed for fun?
No, sorry for crashing it.
Hello.
Hello, Adam.
Okay.
Congrats to the win.
Hello, Ivan. Second interviewer.
Okay.
And that will conclude the interview. I'm in a disc VC with the other drivers. But that was the race. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, 7 days time, the same time, 7 p.m. British Standard Time. We'll be racing again at Valencia, the legendary Valencia, which we will just find really quick. I do not have. Do I have? Legendary Valencia. This is not what you need to see, but the legendary. If I find it here, where is it? You might have a problem, but the legendary Valencia, which will be a tricky circuit, one of the shorter circuits on track, a high-speed one as well. Looking forward, I think the Ford will actually be good here again. I think the Aston will be good here. I think we'll see a mix of it again. A less spread of drivers in the lesson, but that is my predictions.